Legal experts have called on Economic Development Minister Ebrahim Patel to focus more on eliminating cartel activities and collusion rather than on excessive pricing. The minister is currently drafting amendments to the Competition Act to take action against firms that practice excessive pricing.
It's been 15 years since the Competition Act came into effect. Over the past 5 years, the focus was mainly on combating cartels and price fixing. Fines totaling more than 5 billion rand were levelled against companies that were found guilty of collusion. Now government wants to amend the act to ensure that huge monopolies do not impose excessive prices on smaller manufacturers. Companies such as Sasol and ArcelorMittal are still at loggerheads with the competition authorities over this matter. The two companies have insisted on their right to sell at import parity prices. These are the prices that would cost a local company to import the product from a foreign market. Minister Patel says if big companies are allowed to set their own prices, this will lead to an uncompetitive market.
South Africa is an economy with a high level of economic concentration. It means a few dominant companies in the economy have vast power. Now that can either be a power for good, it can make them companies that can enter global markets and sell South African manufactured goods elsewhere, or it can cause those companies, in fact, to profiteer on the domestic economy only at the expense of consumers and at the expense of manufacturers.
But experts say the Competition Act already prohibits companies from charging exorbitant prices and that there's simply no need to amend the legislation. They say the competition authorities should rather focus mainly on eliminating the prevalence of cartels and collusion.
I would have thought it possibly more prudent to focus on the two other elements of the Competition Act where there is opportunity to make significant difference. One clearly is around collusion and cartel activity. The Competition Commission has been successful to date, but there are a number of matters that remain unprosecuted, that are languishing on the desks of investigators at the Competition Commission. There is a need to improve the efficiency and effectiveness of the organization.
In June this year, the Competition Tribunal fined Sasol 534 million rand for charging excessive prices to polypropylene and propylene businesses. Sasol has been ordered to sell these products to all buyers at the same price. Sasol has referred this matter to the Competition Appeal Court for a review.
And the appeal court will decide whether in fact the tribunal had properly applied the test that had been laid down by the Competition Appeal Court in an earlier matter. So the jury's still out as to how easy it is to apply the test, but the fact remains that there's a test there to be applied, and if firms had previously been charging excessive prices, one would have thought that the Competition Commission would have initiated complaints against them and would be well on its way to prosecuting them.
The dominance makes it difficult for new entrants to enter the market and be more competitive, and consumers end up bearing the brunt through high prices.
If we are able to make the changes in the law that results in lower prices, better quality, better service to consumers, we can find food prices we hope will go down, but as importantly, that the price of the inputs that come into factories will also go down.
Minister Patel says he intends to approach Parliament next year regarding the amendments to the Competition Act, and is hoping that this will help enhance more competition, create more jobs and provide cheaper prices to consumers. Naledi Mulifi, SABC News, Johannesburg.